Walsh, it's summertime and the beaches are breezy. But wait, do you still have those embarrassing blue varicose veins on your legs? Don't worry, West Medical can erase them fast with their minimally invasive varicose vein solutions. Varicose veins can't heal on their own. Call the vein experts at 1-800-WEST-MED for a free same-day phone consult. Treatment's covered by most PPO insurance. Call 1-800-WEST-MED or visit westmedical.com.
I feel incredible because I called 1-800-WEST-MEDICAL.
Is it safe to return to work?
Should my kids go back to school?
Can I see my friends and family now?
As life returns to normal, our COVID-19 worries have not disappeared, but evolved. Cal Hope offers free tips and tools to help manage your stress. Call our warm line at 1-833-317-4673 or live chat online at calhope.org.
At Cedars-Sinai, we're right here for Los Angeles. Here for the inpatients, the outpatients, and the new patients too. Here to educate, one question at a time. Here to innovate through research and specialized treatment. Here to help with over 2,000 community volunteers. Here to heal with more than 250 locations in Southern California. It's why we've been here for over 100 years. And it's why we're right here if you need us. Cedars-Sinai, we're right here.
Hi, this is Larry Miller from Sit and Sleep. You know, there's a lot that's new at Sit and Sleep.
Yeah, like me. Hi, I'm Drew Miller, Larry's son, and I'm proud to be the third generation of the Miller family to work at Sit and Sleep.
Only Sit and Sleep has Bed Match that scientifically recommends the right mattress for you.
Plus, you can shop the way you want, in-store, online, or a combination of the two.
And will beat anyone's advertised price or your mattress is free!
You still got the pipes, Dad.
Thanks, son.
An important message from Kaiser Permanente. Thanks to new federal funding, you may be among the millions of Americans now eligible for federal financial assistance to help lower your health coverage premiums, even if you didn't qualify before. That's right. You may now qualify for federal financial assistance to help lower your health coverage premiums, even if you didn't qualify before.
Call Kaiser Permanente now at 1-800-494-6261. That's 1-800-494-6261.
I'm attorney Darren Kavanoki of 1-800-NO-CUFFS with your stay out of handcuffs legal tip. If you get pulled over and the cops want to search your car, just say no. You do not have to consent to a search. Know your legal rights. Call us at 1-800-NO-CUFFS. 1-800-NO-CUFFS.
SolarMax Technology is going to work with you to create a system that fits your budget.
This is SolarMax's best offer yet, a package that includes a solar system and home battery backup for $69.98 a month and with an APR as low as 0.99%.
Go to SolarMaxTech.com. Monthly payment available on approved credit. CSLB number 97204.
Are you worried about refinancing your mortgage only to find a better rate later? Introducing the No Regret Refinance from Network Capital Funding Corporation. Mortgage rates are near all-time lows, and Network Capital is now offering one of our lowest 30-year fixed rates ever, 2.375% with a 2.54% APR. With a rate this low, you'll never have to worry about refinancing again. Our unique process is fast, simple, and secure. And right now, the Network Capital 30-year fixed rate is 2.375% with a 2.54% APR. Now, today's low rates won't last, so talk to us about the No Regret Refinance today. Call the experts at Network Capital right now. Call 800-500-1-HIT. That's 800-500-1-HIT. As in home run. Call now and save big on your refi. 800-500-1-HIT. 800-500-1448. NMLS ID 11712. Not licensed in all states. Visit NMLSConsumerAccess.org. Licensed by the California Department of Financial Protection and Innovation under the Finance Law number 603D787. An equal opportunity lender. Rates subject to change and may not be available at rate law. Discount points may apply. Subject to credit approval. Call 800-500-1448 for additional cost information. Please, do not tease, berate, or taunt those who continue to wear masks. Do not shame or bully or even give dirty looks. No. I got dirty looks. Walking alone, didn't have a mask, right? Not having a mask. So, sorry. John and Ken, weekdays at 2. Turnabout is fair play on KFI. And good morning, everybody. Bill Handel here on a very hot Tuesday, June 15th. Today and tomorrow, heat wave is here. Records will be broken. And we're going to have some stories, unfortunately, of kids and cars dying and burns happening. We did that story this morning. It's going to be so hot that you can actually, if you walk on the pavement barefoot, if you go outside in the morning or in the afternoon to get a paper, you can literally burn your feet with third-degree burns. I mean, it's that bad. All right.
I want to take another COVID story, and this has to do with COVID or vaccine passports here in the United States. The U.S. is an outlier country in many ways. The gun issue, which we talked about before, and we will again, of course, but also when it comes to the vaccinations. It runs all the way from states where it's very important to vaccinate, California being one of them, to masking, although today is a terrific day where all restrictions are off. Over in Florida, for example, with Governor DeSantis saying it is illegal to mandate masks. No business can do that. And there's a great fight going on with the cruise industry that is saying if you, or Governor DeSantis says, and you don't have to prove you've been vaccinated. Well, the cruise line says, guess what? You don't prove you've been vaccinated, you're done. You're not coming on our cruise ship. But the law that the governor signed says you can't do that. And their cruise industry is saying, too bad. Okay, take us to court, whatever you want. Well, the vaccine passport, and this is going on all over the world. The European Union is about to launch a digital pass system. And if you want to go from country to country, and there are 27 member nations in the European Union, you've got to show that passport, that vaccine passport. You have to show that you've been vaccinated or you've had a negative COVID test within the last 3 days. Israel does exactly the same thing. You want to come into Israel? Let's see the vaccine passport. And it's a digital system, and there are several of them that are on your phone. I always carry my vaccination little card with me just because I do. But don't expect the United States to go that way. First of all, the federal government says they're staying the hell out of it. They are not going to take the step of creating or even endorsing a universal digital health pass or app. And you've got several companies that are filling the void because you still have private companies that just don't care. And I'd rather go to those businesses than go to businesses where people don't wear masks. And, we've heard the stories of these altercations and people being shot. I don't want any part of that. And so we don't have a universal system. Israel does, but we're never going to accept one. Why? Because our issue is First Amendment. Most countries don't have a First Amendment issue. Certainly not in terms of something along these lines. And the problem becomes our freedoms are so important to us. And incidentally, I'm a big fan of freedoms. I believe in freedom of the press, freedom of assembly, freedom of political and commercial speech. But freedom from masking and vaccination, how about freedom from having smallpox and walking into a crowded area? How about that one? Hey, if I want to walk into that store and I have smallpox or some other communicable disease, I have the freedom to do so. No, you don't. I have the freedom to not wear a mask. Well, before everybody was vaccinated here, and now we can walk around without a mask, although a lot of people still do in the hallways, because right now it's pretty safe. I'm in the studio by myself. John is in Air Mix. Layla is in her little area. So we are separated out. We're not talking. And then Alex comes into the studio literally for 2 seconds and throws whatever document she needs because she hates coming in here. And even then, most people are wearing masks in the hall. And this place shut down pretty quickly. A lot of people broadcast from the house during COVID, their home studio. I mean, it's changing. But you see, I'm fine with that. Handle, you don't like that, don't come to work. Your choice. There are 4 help wanted signs all over Southern California. Knock your socks off. As a matter of fact, there was a law that says you have to wear socks. But that's a different issue. So don't expect these vaccine passports mandated here in the U.S., and I'm fine with them, incidentally. I know, the government gets involved. When it comes to public health, I have no problem with the government getting involved. None. Because who is going to mandate public health issues across the board if not the government? And right now, it isn't the government, which is why it's so sporadic. Some states mandate, other states don't. The CDC says one thing. California, and we're in the best shape of most states. We're opening up today. And unless there is, what happened in England just now? That Delta variant, which came out of India, which is now just rampaging through England. The Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, shut down England again. And he said 1 more month of shutting down England because of the variant and how virulent it is. Now, he can do that. Here we can't. We're just a different animal here. Here's something weird. Going back to the office. A lot of us are. Some people aren't. They just quit. No, thank you. Not interested. And I'll share that story with you when we come back. All right, let's check in with Layla Muhammad, in for Jennifer.
LA County Fire Chief Daryl Osby says his department is still trying to make sense of the fatal shooting of 2 firefighters. On June 1st, a firefighter shot and killed a co-worker inside Fire Station 81 in Agua Dulce, then killed himself at his home nearby.
It just never crossed my mind that the fire station that we would consider a safe house would be the place where we would lose a firefighter. So it's very tough.
Investigators are trying to figure out a motive. You can hear more with Chief Osby this Sunday at 4 p.m. when KFI News presents A Season of Fire, hosted by Steve Gregory. News brought to you by veteran-owned SemperSolaris.com. The LA City Council will have its first in-person meeting today since March of last year. Council President Nuri Martinez says council and staff members will be allowed in the chambers, but all need to be vaccinated. The council has been holding its meetings via teleconference since last year because of the state's COVID-19 safety protocols. Hoag Hospital in Newport Beach is studying a treatment that could prevent the earliest stages of memory loss due to Alzheimer's disease.
Researchers are looking for volunteers between 55 and 85 years old to test the treatment.
So long as you have not been diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease or another dementia.
Hoag Hospital Dr. Gus Alba says it's a protein called amyloid that can lead to the memory problems.
The medicine would work by reducing the amyloid plaque burden in the brain.
He says the medicine can modify the course of the disease by starting treatment years before symptoms begin.
So it's not allowing people to then develop the same memory problems that they would otherwise develop.
In Orange County, Corbin Carson, KFI News.
The U.S. and European Union have made a deal ending a dispute over subsidies to rival plane makers Boeing and Airbus. U.S. Trade Representative Catherine Tai says they have agreed to phase out billions of dollars in punitive tariffs. She says the tariffs could be brought back if American companies aren't able to compete fairly with companies in Europe. A crash on the 60.
It's in the City of Industry, 60 West, just before Hacienda. 3-car wreck here. Left lane is the one that's blocked. The drive jams up at Azusa Avenue, but overall, kind of a stubborn commute from Fairway Drive. KFI in the Sky, sponsored by entry attorney SuperwomanSuperLawyer.com. Jeff Law, update on the 91.
All right, this could make you late, so listen up. Quite a problem trying to go through Anaheim Hills here. It's eastbound 91, just past the 241. An earlier wreck, a very complicated one at that. A lot of cars and drivers down there, but everything's over to the shoulder. Now, here's what's left. The eastbound 91 stops at Imperial, and it's still building at the moment. Now, using La Palma, it helps a little bit, but once you get on the freeway at the 241, you'll still have a little backup to get through. But again, everything's to the shoulder, and then long delays on the northbound 241 transitioning to the East 91. That's where the crash is, right at the end of that transition. So once you get past all this, a pretty good drive. Even westbound now, it's always slow coming out of Corona. We talk about that every morning. But everybody's looking across the freeway here. Once you get past this, speeds will improve. Again, this is eastbound 91, just past the 241 over to the shoulder. Injured in an accident, visit superwomansuperlawyer.com. Jeff Ball, KFI in the sky.
There's a crash in Riverside, 60 westbound after Market Street. Everything over to the right shoulder so you can travel through here. It's going to be heavy from Alessandro as you recover. KFI in the sky helps get you there faster. I'm Robin Banks.
Will Smith put the Dodgers ahead of the Phillies with this homer in the fourth.
Smith hits a drive to left field. Way back and gone. A two-run home run, Will Smith. And the Dodgers take the lead 2-1. Seventh home run of the season for Will Smith. He got a 2-1 pitch. And he knocked it out of here into the left field pavilion.
Final score, LA 3, Philly 1, and the series continues tonight at 7:10 with Julio Urias on the mound. Listen live on AM 570 LA Sports or in HD through the iHeartRadio app. The Angels fell to the A's by a score of 8-5. Game 2's today at 6:40 with Andrew Heaney starting for the Halos. I'm Wayne Resnick, KFI Sports. Well, clearly summer's here. I mean, the heat wave is hitting us. And as it gets warmer, we start drinking more water. We use more water at home, and that means plastic water bottles. But let me suggest instead a Life Source whole house water filtration system, the kind I have at home. Every faucet delivers clean, delicious water. The system requires no maintenance whatsoever, no filter changes, no exchange tanks. And if you have hard water, that helps to have a Life Source system. It gets rid of the odor and taste of chlorine, no salt, no chemicals. Think of this, you're bathing and showering in filtered water, washing your clothes, etc. Your skin, your hair will be free of the harmful effects of chlorine, and you're buying directly from the factory. A customized water solution for your home, including installation and customer service support. And so I have a plastic water bottle that I bought, I don't even remember how many months ago, and when I fill it up, I just go to the faucet. And I'm talking about in my bathroom. That's the Life Source water system. And if you're looking for a new career opportunity, Life Source is currently looking for dedicated team members. Call 800-334-5009, 800-334-5009. Visit lifesourcewater.com. You can taste and feel the difference.
Southland weather from KFI. Mostly sunny skies today with highs in the triple digits for the valleys, the IE, and the high desert. Upper 90s for the LA Basin and inland OC. Upper 80s along the coast and low 90s in the mountains. We lead local. Live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom, I'm Layla Muhammad.
There's no better feeling than getting a great deal, like a hotel room upgrade, or a free car wash with every tank of gas, maybe unlimited chips and salsa with your burrito. And now, as an AT&T wireless customer, you can get an exclusive deal on a super fast internet experience with AT&T Fiber. Get consistently fast speed, even during peak times, and a great deal with AT&T Fiber. Learn more at att.com/fiber offer. Limited availability in select areas based on wired connection to gateway. Restrictions apply.
California has millions of homes that could be damaged in a strong earthquake, and earthquakes are inevitable in the Golden State. An older home is especially vulnerable to earthquake damage, so you may need to take steps to strengthen it and help reduce the chance of damage. Visit strengthenmyhouse.com to learn about better protecting your home from earthquake damage. The work may cost less than you think and can often be completed in a few days. You've worked hard to get a home. Now's the time to protect it. Get prepared today so you can worry less tomorrow. Visit strengthenmyhouse.com.
Neil Saavedra here. About 3 years ago, my wife and I called American Vision Windows. They installed gorgeous French doors for us, changed the flow of our home, added architectural appeal. The next project they're doing, our kitchen windows. We can't wait. Their work is meticulous. It's outstanding. I recommended them to my brother, Craig, and now he and his family have a lovely window-encased patio, added 150 sunny square feet to their home. We all know Bill and Kathleen's story. They had a horrible experience replacing their own windows. They started their own company. Fast forward 20 years later, they continue to beautify homes like mine with personal care, complete professionalism, and attention. CSLB number 778326. Give you and your home the gift of light, warmth, and beauty. Trust the window company my family trusts. American Vision Windows. You'll see the difference. Call American Vision Windows today for that free estimate, 888-226-9908. That's 888-226-9908. Or for specials, visit AmericanVisionWindows.com.
Have a plumbing, water heater issue? Call a Smell Good Plumber, 800-446-MIKE. Live and local.
KFI AM 640.
An iHeart radio station.
Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more.
And good morning, Bill Handel, Morning Crew, on a Tuesday, June 15th. State of California opens up today. We're back to, well, pre-pandemic life. Masking requirements are gone, social distancing is gone, but still there are some limits. Public transport, if you work in, for example, facilities for the elderly, you're still masking. There's still social distancing, no question about it. And you have businesses that are saying, now I haven't gone out and gone shopping, and I may do that the next day or two, because up to this point, you go shopping, it's no mask, no service kind of thing. We know the changes that have occurred with COVID. And during the pandemic, the worst of it, no one had a job. People were scrambling for work, and the only thing that saved everybody's ass was the additional unemployment benefits, where the government went into some more serious debt. And so it's turned around because workers are simply quitting their jobs, the ones that are working, more so in the last 2 decades right now. And so we've gone from craving job security during the pandemic to now walking out the door. And so what does that mean for employers? Well, raising wages, offering promotions, giving bonuses for staying or coming on board. And you have professionals that are feeling confident about jumping ship for better prospects. Now, we already knew that was happening, for example, in the tech industry, where there were stories, all of them true. You got hired, let's say, in Silicon Valley, and I think I'll get another job. You walk next door, and you got hired by another company. This one is across the board. That is what is going on. Now, you know, economists are saying this is actually good news with the economy. So what's driving this job turnover? Well, you talk to economists, and here's what's happening. People like the flexibility of remote work, and there are companies saying no remote work. Okay, thank you, I'm out of here. And I don't want to be in the office. Then during the pandemic, when they were working, it was extra workload and stress. And very few people were getting raises. Now, it's easier to work. The worker can demand benefits, can demand working from home. And there are businesses out there that say, we're going back to where we were pre-pandemic, and you're coming into the office. No, I'm not. I like working from home. And you know why? Because I don't have to drive 45 minutes each way. That's particularly true here in Southern California. Because, I mean, there are people in this building who drive an hour each way to get here. And can you imagine an extra 2 hours of time? And even if you don't put in an extra 2 hours of work, just having an extra 2 hours at home. And so a lot of workers are saying, I want that, and you can take this job and shove it, especially if you're adamant about coming into work. And so you have businesses that are allowing people to come in, not to come in. I think in this building, I remember talking to our the media manager here who's running this group of radio stations. And I think he said that we're going to have people come in twice a week, and 3 times a week they can stay at home, which changes everything. And then there are plenty of businesses. Amazon, for example, I think Facebook, that have allowed workers to just never come in. Now, obviously not in the warehouses, but people who are in management, people who do tech work for these various companies, they just don't have to come in. If you can do the work at home, because if you're sitting in front of a computer, in front of a laptop, does it matter where you are? And this is why a lot of people are leaving. Also, I mean, Southern California, the prices are like beyond ridiculous. I mean, insane ridiculous. And so let's say you're working and you don't have to come into the office. Okay, I'll sell my house for $1 zillion. I'll move to Omaha, Nebraska, where here the house goes for $800,000. I buy a house for $200,000, and I'm still working at home. Because I'm either on the phone with my boss, or more likely, you're emailing your boss and other coworkers. So, plenty of options for workers. The pandemic has changed everything. It would have happened anyway, because the technology has gotten to the point, and the way we look at the work environment had already reached the point where we were going to go that way. Because it just makes more sense, especially for motivated workers. And if you're lazy, you don't want to do the work, you're gone anyway. What the pandemic did is simply turbocharge that. And it is simply a different world, as I said over and over again. All right, coming up, the marijuana industry here in California. I mean, we passed the law that not only decriminalizes but legalizes marijuana. It's in a lot of trouble. And why is that? Political correctness. How does that work? I'll explain that when we come back. And then coming up at 8 o'clock, Tech Tuesday with tech reporter Rich DeMuro. So we still have plenty to cover this morning. KFI AM 640. Let's check in with Layla Muhammad.
California has lifted most of its COVID-19 restrictions, including social distancing and limits on capacity. Masks will no longer be mandated by the state in many situations. Police in Alabama say a worker who killed 2 people and wounded 2 more at a fire hydrant factory has been found dead. Mexico has received more than 1 million doses of Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 vaccines donated by the U.S. Mexican officials say the shipment will be used to vaccinate anyone over 18 in 4 cities along the U.S. border. We're checking out trouble on the 101 next.
The new COVID relief bill pays businesses up to $10,000 in tax rebates per employee per quarter. And if you receive PPP money, your business likely qualifies. Trouble is figuring out how to get your hands on the money. InnovationRefunds.com got me and my partner a 6-figure refund. I mean, they're good. Their world-class CPAs crack the code on how to access these tax rebates. They do the legwork and share a percentage of the cash they get back for you. Over 6,000 businesses, over $450 million. Now, this is $10,000 per employee per quarter. Go to InnovationRefunds.com, click on the Qualify Me button, answer a few questions. InnovationRefunds.com, no risk, it's a high reward. They certainly help me, and they can help you too. That's InnovationRefunds.com, InnovationRefunds.com.
Hey, DQ fans, the Girl Scout Thin Mints Blizzard is here. The Girl Scout cookies you love meet cool mint and world-famous soft serve, blended together in this chocolatey, minty masterpiece. Grab it today, only at your DQ. Happy tastes good.
Mostly sunny out there today with highs in the 90s to triple digits. Inland 80s along the coast. This report brought to you by Dairy Queen. There's a crash on the 101.
It's downtown Los Angeles, 101 North at Broadway. Everyone just went over to the right shoulder, so not going to have lanes blocked right now, but it's a car versus a gas tanker. Injuries involved here. That drive is slowing down right around 4th Street. KFI in the Sky is sponsored by injury attorney SuperwomanSuperLawyer.com. Jeff Baugh, review of the 91.
Well, that doesn't sound good out there, that's for sure. Yes, indeed. You still could be late due to this crash. This is on the eastbound 91 going through Anaheim Hills. The crash occurred just a little bit past the 241. Now, it's been shoulder for a long time. If you missed our last report, we're out there looking at it. So all lanes are open, but the eastbound side is still slowed down from before Imperial Highway. Actually, it got a little worse. The toll pay express lanes, they're full speed, so not a problem there, but everybody else backed up solid. And also the transition, although it's getting a little better now, going north of 241 to the east 91. Once you get past that, things are pretty good. Now, we came up to 71 now, was okay, but we're coming up over a problem now. This is westbound 60 now, before Hacienda Boulevard. Gosh, we've got a couple lanes blocked. It's jammed coming away from the 57. Using Valley Boulevard, Gale, get on the 10th. All those will help you out. Injured in an accident, visit superwomansuperlawyer.com. Jeff Ball, KFI in the Sky.
KFI in the Sky helps get you there faster. I'm Robin Banks.
This report is sponsored by Panera. At Panera, dinner is hot and ready to serve. Grab the creamy mac and cheese in a bread bowl, the classic bacon turkey Bravo sandwich, or try the new Chipotle chicken and bacon flatbread pizza. Order for dinner tonight with delivery or pickup. Availability and pricing may vary.
Hi, it's Dr. Wendy Walsh. You probably heard the term quarantine 15, but the actual average American gained 29 pounds. If your weight got out of control, it's time to call West Medical and experience the Da Vinci X. This ultra minimally invasive robotic surgical system gives hyper precision to weight loss surgery and a faster recovery, and it's covered by most PPO insurance. Set up a free same-day phone consult today. Call 1-800-WEST-MED or visit westmedical.com.
I feel incredible because I called 1-800-WEST Medical.
The results will vary depending on procedure selected and adherence to program.
It's an all-thrills summer at San Manuel Casino with $1.5 million in prizes up for grabs this June.
Join us every Thursday for our luxury vehicle giveaway when 2 grand prize winners will walk away with either a 2021 GMC Denali or Harley-Davidson motorcycle. Plus, we're giving away thousands in free play prizes every hour from 7 p.m. until 10 p.m. Earn entries with Club Serrano each time you play.
Only at SoCal's #1 casino, San Manuel. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
15-year term, 1.75% rate, 2.104 APR, 50% loan to value with $400K loan amount at a minimum of a 740 FICO. Not all applicants will qualify, subject to final underwriting approval. No lender fee, title, escrow, or appraisal fees. Must be a California property and primary residence only. Sign on the line 8. DDA True Mortgage is a fair housing lender. NMLS 1626699.
Here's some news. Treasury Secretary Yellen spoke about raising rates in the near future to hedge against inflation.
That's scary news if you're a homeowner, but True Mortgage still has their super low 1.75% 15-year mortgage with a 2.104 APR for now.
That's right. 1.75%, 15-year loan. It's not going to last much longer, so call True Mortgage at 833-66-FASTER. Plus, a little bonus if you call right now.
That's right. They're going to pay your title, escrow, and appraisal fees. Save you even more cash. That's right. Your title, escrow, and appraisal fees. So call 833-66-FASTER or log on to TrueNow.com.
If your current mortgage rate starts with anything other than 1.75, maybe you've got equity and you want to pull some cash out, call True Now. 833-66-FASTER, 833-66-FASTER, or visit TrueNow.com to learn more.
Hi, Don. I'm a helpful Southern California Honda person, and I'm calling to give you a random act of helpfulness.
Wow!
We heard you'd like help getting something for a veterans organization.
I work for the nonprofit. Homeless veterans are referred to us. We help them to get back into society and to get into permanent housing. Barbecuing is something they love to do as a group, so I've been trying to get them one, but there are no extra funds for those type of things.
Well, Honda would like to help. We're going to get them that grill.
Oh my God, I'm going to cry. I'm just so excited, I've got shakes and chills.
Today we help some veterans, and we can help you too. Right now you can get 0% APR financing on an award-winning Honda SUV, like the 2021 Pilot. Visit SoCalHondaDealers.com to find a helpful Honda dealer near you. For well-qualified buyers on approved credit through Honda Financial Services, Dawn is a real person and must pay to be on the radio.
Could you use a change in scenery? Why not make yours happen right at home with a quick outdoor makeover your family can enjoy for years to come? From renovating that old cracked driveway to adding an inviting new walkway or patio, you'd be amazed at how much a simple outdoor update can completely transform your outlook and your lifestyle. I'm Larry Green, CEO of System Pavers, America's #1 designer and installer of elegant outdoor living systems. Our Big Change sales event is going on now to help you save a bundle on your brand new View. Call 800-PAVE-004 right now to lock in exclusive low prices and special financing. From driveways, patios, synthetic turf, lighting, and more, our experts are ready to help you make a change today. Get started by calling 800-PAVE-004 and save like never before during System Pavers' Big Change sales event. 800-PAVE-004 or SystemPavers.com.
All orders must be placed by June 30th, and installation must commence within 60 days of sale. Financing subject to third-party approval. See website for full offer details. Contractor's license 661-575.
In 2020, our world went virtual. In 2021, it's back to real life. Experiencing the music you love in person and witnessing live performances you'll never forget. The superstars you've been waiting more than a year to see have never been more excited to perform for you. The September, our 2021 iHeartRadio Music Festival is coming back to Las Vegas. Be here as the lineup is unveiled tomorrow at 5 a.m.
It's Neil Saavedra. Buying cheese in block form is more economical than buying pre-grated cheese. So buy a good block of cheese and grate it yourself. To keep the cheese from sticking or building up on your grater, spray the surface of your grater with some cooking spray or lightly wipe with vegetable oil.
The Fork Report with Neil Saavedra
On KFI AM 640.
More stimulating talk.
Good morning, Bill Hinkle here on a Tuesday, June 15th, as California opens up. And let me turn off the computer. I don't know why the sound is still happening here. In any case, we're open, effective today. Masking requirements, social distancing, for the most part, gone. You can go to restaurants and you can sit right near each other. However, a lot of restaurants you can't, or only half full, even though there are plenty of people there, because there's no servers. They're all, many are desperate for help. Cooks, line cooks, servers, bus people. Bus people, I can't say bus boy, right? That's not allowed. The cannabis business in California was going to be huge. We passed the Prop 64 in 2016, legalizing use of marijuana, setting up rules so you have dispensaries and growers and distributors all being licensed by the state, and then also the cities have jurisdiction. So the state expected to license 6,000 shops in the first